Hopefully this works. I'll wait till a couple people get in here before I start saying too much. Otherwise, I'm just going to jump into removing her gel. The gel polish that she currently has on.
Okay, there.
Oh, thank you. Good, Jandy. All right. Hopefully we are going. Okay, let me turn it this way. Okay. Looks like we might have some lifting on that nail. I'll check it out again here in a second with a different bit.
Tammy P said hi.
Hey, Tammy, how are you? I'm just going to remove this color. We're going to do the trendy oil slick nails today, so I'm really excited. It was something I saw on Instagram last week, or this weekend probably is more like it. And they were so beautiful. So I got what I needed for this design, and we're going to try it out.
She's hanging in there.
Good, good. Get this color off of her.
So she's excited to see those two. I haven't had a chance to try yet.
I know, I'm so excited. I really, really am. Jandy liked them too, because I had saved the design, and then like the next day Jandy sent it to me. She was like, "Ooh, I love this." I said, "Yep." She did good.
Everybody loves it.
I love it when somebody comes up with something like that, like figure something out, and then they share it with us, you know, and actually show us like how they got the look. Because often I'll see where they've done like this really cool design, and I have no idea how they got there. But yeah, she was sweet enough to share her secret. And I didn't order her exact products because I just wanted to place an order on Amazon for what I needed. But I ordered similar enough. Mine were probably half the price of the products that she used. So we'll kind of see how it comes out. Hopefully pretty similar. Okay, let's get this green off.
She said, are you using gel to create?
Yes, we're going to use gel, and we're going to use some chrome, some pigmented chrome, and I've got a stamping plate that we're going to use, which I haven't tried stamping too often, but I think we got it. We got it.
Reaper says hi.
Hello.
And they said this will be awesome.
I know, I'm so excited. I've tried to do something similar on my own. It didn't come out quite the same, but I feel like I didn't have quite the right products either. So now that I ordered it from Amazon, I feel like we're ready to go. Okay, I'm going to switch bits, and I'm going to, let's get her dusted off. Okay, I'm going to go into my arbor band, and we're just going to remove what we need to, even some things out. I'm still going to go at about 12,000 RPMs. This one right here has got me curious because it's pretty pale on the tip here.
The one that's thin, usually.
Yeah. Let me see if it starts flaking off. I'll just kind of keep working at it. Just a little bit of green over here. There we go. Let's thin this out. There we go. All right.
Tammy S. said hi.
Hey, Tammy S. I'm just going to kind of thin this out where it likes to bulk up a bit. Same over here. And I'm not applying any pressure. I'm just kind of going over that gel to see if anything wants to flake off. Getting that previous that was really close to the sidewalls because we don't want green in here. Okay, let's get this little bit. Okay. And I'm going to use Dorota's gel again on Jandy because I really, really like it. How's your nails felt on your other hand, Jandy? Have they felt strong? Pretty strong?
I think so.
Do you like how thin they are? I mean, they're not super thin, but I mean, they're nice and thin. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess I noticed.
Oh, you didn't? I wrote Julie today to check on her nails to see how Dorota's gel was holding up. And she said, great. She loves it. And she's like, I love how thin they are.
Good.
And they're still really strong. Yeah. So I was like, oh, good, good, good. And just thinning this old product out. All right. Now I'm going to switch to my cuticle bit. And we'll just get right up against that cuticle. I know we're kind of going through this part pretty fast. But I'm excited, though, to get to the nail art today. Okay, let's get our e-file back on. I'm going to go at 8,000 RPMs. So just kind of slow it down.
Sugar says hi.
Hey, Sugar. I went and did my heart test this morning. And I haven't found out the results yet, but the test was really easy. I was so glad. I was worried about it. And at least, I think what worried me the most was I was worried they were going to be like, she needs to go to surgery like right now. But they didn't say that, so I was so glad. And I suppose the longer it takes the doctor to call me, the better, probably.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm going to go believing. All right, let's get you wiped down. Okay, let's get this stuff out the way. Get you wiped down. All right, Jandy. I'm going to push your hand back just a little bit. We're ready for the storm. I went by the grocery store today after the hospital and got some stuff for us to make sure we had something to eat. We've got water from like the last time that we stocked up. And I think that's all we need. We've got our generator ready just in case. I think we're prepared this time. The last really bad ice storm we had, I was not prepared. And it sucked really bad. We were both quite upset about that. Okay, I'm going to go in with Dorota's Nail Perfect, her Universal Air Bond. This is kind of acts as our primer.
Sugar's asking what you're doing today.
Yeah, we are going to do that oil slick nail. Have you seen it on Instagram? It went viral, this week. I ordered the stuff I need for it. So excited to try it. It's really, really pretty. Jandy liked it too. She sent it to me Like the day after I saw it, I had saw it and saved it because I was like, oh, I love that.
Brillia Porter.
Hey, Brillia. Okay, let's get my little brush ready, and we're gonna do, let's see, milky pink. That's what we did on the other hand. So we'll do milky pink again. This is Dorota's gel.
Nails by Sandra says hi.
Hey, Sandra. Okay, let's set that down. All right, wipe my fingers off because it's sticky. All right, I'm just gonna zoom you guys in just a little bit more so you can see pretty good. And let me just dip in here. We're gonna do a base layer on each of the nails.
BTS.
Hey, BTS. And I'm just gonna kind of scrub it in and brush the majority down the nail. And that's kind of all we need to do. It doesn't really need any bulk for this layer. Just make sure you go across that nail. So let me get a little bit more. And as I go down the nail, it's kind of, my brush is kind of wrapping around the tip. And that is making sure we've got that area covered. Okay, next little bit.
Dora said hi.
Hey, Dora. Okay.
BTS, didn't hear you say hi, I guess.
Hey, BTS. I'm never going to, forget anybody, I promise.
Tammy P said, oh, the pup is sleeping.
Yeah, she is. That's little Crawford. Little Crawford. She's the Chahula Hula. Get it up there. Let me get a little bit more on my brush. And we'll just bring it down. All right, Dandy in the nuker for 60 seconds. And while she does that, let me show you guys what we're going to need for our nail art here. So the first thing I needed that I've made sure to order, and here it is. We needed a...
Messed it up.
You okay? Oh, she did something. Hang on.
I was trying to turn this on.
Oh. Well, you should have told me. I would have got it for you.
Well,
was that the only nail that you messed up?
I think so.
Okay, go in the nuker. All right. So what we need for this look, I guess first, after we build the nail, we're going to use a black polish. So let me grab my black. I'm going to use Perfect Black by Madame Glam. So we'll use that. Then we're going to need I needed a matte top coat that was definitely anti-chrome. So that's what I got from here. This is by Goya. I just ordered it from Amazon. And let's see if there's any special directions. It's going to go in the lamp for 60 seconds. So other than that, it's not. But it's matte top coat. It doesn't say on here, but it said anti-chrome. So it better be anti-chrome. I don't want to have to be messing with most of my matte top coats, actually. They still collect the chrome on top, and it's just a pain in the butt. So I want to be sure and order one that won't do that. This supposedly won't do that. We're going to put it to the test here in about 10 minutes. Then the other thing I needed, after we matte top coat, we're going to use one of these kind of like water looking designs. So we could use this one or this one. We may mix and match. This one's another good one. This one I kind of liked. Which one did I? Oh, this one was the one I kind of liked. And these are kind of cool too, the longer ones. But we'll kind of play around with the look and see which ones we like best.
Sugar says usually they say chrome matte on it, but hope it works.
I know, I hope so, because I specifically looked that up.
Sandra said that's a good one. I've used it.
Oh, good. Okay. And these are also, I just got from Amazon. It was like their watery, I think they called it the Marble series. And I thought these gave us some really good good designs. And then the other thing we need was some different chrome colors. So I got this little kit. I think it has, I want to say, let me look. I want to say maybe 12 colors in it. It could be more than that. Let me see. I haven't even opened it yet. Oh, yeah, there's more than that. Okay. So I guess I ordered a big one. Oh my gosh, there's like so much more. Okay, these have a ton of colors. Let me show you guys. I'm gonna back us up. So I know we're gonna use a teal in this, and I know we're gonna use probably a green and a purple. But yeah, I've got all these colors to choose from. I know, aren't those cool? So yeah, more than enough. We'll get out our colors here in a second when I go to show you the design that we're gonna do. But let's get back to building her nails, and then we'll get busy with the nail art. Okay, let's get in here. I'm going to get enough to just kind of create a slick layer or slip layer.
Sugar said that's a great kit.
Yeah, isn't it? And it was very, very affordable. I think it was like 30, maybe $30 on Amazon. So really, really good. Yeah, it's got every color other this under the sun. So I thought, well, we won't need to get any more chrome for a long time. We'll be set. Okay. Let's drop this off right here where the apex would go.
Since those type of jars come with a lot in it too.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, I haven't used those before. Not that particular kind, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm excited, though, to have more of a selection.
She said, I wish they had an all hollow kit like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Surprised they don't.
Yeah.
You only need a tad bit because they're so good.
Oh, good, good. Okay. Let me grab my little liner here so I can get this on to the sides and make sure it's even. So I'm just going to kind of turn her finger sideways, pull this down the side, brush this down where I need to. Okay, that looks good. That should just settle into place. And I'm going to get another scoop for this next nail. We're going to go ahead and do this one, and then she'll cure. So we'll try to do 2 nails at a time. Let's see how we do. It should be cold enough that we should be able to get by with it. Hopefully. Okay, I'm just going to gradually pull this down. I'm purposely avoiding those side walls. And then once I get past where her natural nail ends, I'm just going to pull it right on down. Okay. Stay up there. Well, here.
Sugar's always scared to do more than one nail at a time. I swear with what I have mine run. So I just gave it up.
I know what you mean. I need a little bit more gel on this side to pull down, so I'm just going to use my brush. Make sure I get it back here and then pull it back down. And I'm going to assume I need it over here too. Okay, now let me get my little fine one. And we'll just kind of even this out. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is going to be okay, but I do see that it's uneven through here, probably because I took that bigger brush through. So I'm just going to pull some of it back and go in the nuker. Just for like 10 seconds, if you would, Jandy.
So will you end up adding more to the bottom to level it out flat?
On that nail, no, actually, it should be strong. It's really strong gel. It's considered a soft gel and it's a fiber gel, but honestly, it's so strong that you can get it really thin, which I love. And if you're familiar with, young nails, it is stronger than young nails. So you can actually get it thinner than young nails. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's get our wet layer on here. We'll still give her a nice apex. I'm putting enough in there for a nice apex. And although her nails grow down, I think we're still going to be okay. Okay, let's get some gel here. Drop that off.
Tammy S says, really? Wow.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah, I was really impressed. And my client that I used it on Saturday, she's familiar. She does nails as well. And she usually uses young nails, but she was just as excited to try Dora's. And when we were both like, holy cow, because we just put like our first layer on, and so we weren't expecting it to be, really strong with that layer, but we were both like, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
How did you know it immediately was strong?
Because that was like our first layer. So normally,
I mean, how did you know that it was?
well, I could tell.
Oh.
Like when I removed the forms, because we built on her, we
Oh.
extended. And when I went to remove the forms, it was like, I could tell just when I removed the form, I was like, wow, that held on real good. Like didn't budge. It was such a slender amount too. Okay, let's get our gel. Got a little bit too much. Okay, we'll drop this off. I'm just going to kind of get it to pillow back here. And then we'll bring it down.
Tammy, yes, I've always wondered about her gels.
It's great, I'm telling you. Next order I just got the small containers. Next order I place, I'm going to get all the colors and the large container. Yeah, I love it that much, honestly. And my client did too. My client that's familiar with young nails and she does nails too. She loved it too. I wrote her today and asked her, how they were doing. She said, so good. She's like, I can't believe they're so thin. And they're strong. I was like, oh my God, I know it. So exciting.
Sandra said, that's good. The product will last longer because you won't use as much.
Yeah. I know, and it's gorgeous colors. Like I love this one. This one was the milky pink, and then the other one is perfect rose, which she uses a lot. Let me show you this one. It's got a little bit more of it's not really purple, like a warm neutral tone. But see, depending on how thick you make it, it can be very light clear looking, I think she said this one though has a little bit more of a concealer effect. So if you're trying to like hide any blemishes on the nail or anything like that, that one works a little bit better for that.
AC said that already looks good.
I know, doesn't it?
Sugar said, see, in my head, I would feel like I don't have enough, so I would go in with more because I feel like if I can see the product underneath or the nail, I freak out.
Yeah, I do know what you're saying. And with young nails, if I can see usually I use I'll either usually use the pink with the little sparklies in it. I think it's shimmer pink. Oh gosh, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But or I'll use the concealer pink, or I'll do a mixture of the of one of those with either the peach or the pink build. Let me get a little bit more because this is the thumb. I need a bigger dollop here. Okay.
Sugar hates that even with the lids, they still get sticky around the lid.
I know that is a little crazy. But at least they don't smell, you know? That's good. That was something I thought about too when I was thinking, when I was in nail school. I thought, you know, if you become a gel nail tech, you've got a little bit more options with where you work at because you don't have to worry about, you know, the ventilation or the, well, I mean, you gotta have your dust collector and stuff, but as far as an odor, you know, you don't have to worry about it.
Sugar's glad they don't smell because a lot of them do, and it drives me bonkers.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And a lot of the European ones do. So I'm glad that this one does not. I want a little bit more on this side here. And sometimes what I do, if I feel like I still don't have enough on my side, I'll just dip my brush, my little thin brush in there into the gel and then just come down. Okay, Jandy, nuke.
Sugar said she seemed like she had such high quality products, though.
I know, yeah. It did seem really nice, and I couldn't wait to try her Universal Air Bond because seeing her work with it, I thought, oh, that looks kind of cool. I'm loving it. Loving it. Yeah, if you haven't tried it yet, think about, you know, checking in to see how much it would be to try the different ones or pick like your favorite one. And it was a little tough with this order because I couldn't afford a whole lot. So I just ordered the Universal Air Bond, which is her primer, and then these two smaller little containers, which these are the 14 grams.
Lisa said hi.
Hey, Lisa.
Sugar, was the shipping super expensive?
It was a little pricey. I did get it at a time during the holidays when she had a bit of a sale, so that helped me out a little bit. But yeah, next time I order, I won't have the sale going on. It's a little bit more expensive since, you know, she's in a different country, so, you know, with the tariffs the way they are, and I don't know how they're gonna be. I'm just gonna wipe this sticky off.
14 grams is still a great amount.
Yeah, it really is. I can't even tell you. You can tell how strong these are. It's crazy. Like how thin you can get it and how strong.
How long did it take to receive?
It did take a while. I'd say at least 2 weeks. I would give it. Okay, I'm just going to kind of come parallel down the side.
I hate those 3 gram and 5 gram pots.
Oh, yeah. Me too. Because you don't realize how small they are either until you get it in the mail. And then you're like, oh, this ain't going to. Because, like, what was it? I ordered recently, when I ordered those dual forms, they sent me a polygel. And let me see. The polygel is tiny. Look at it. It's a beautiful color, and I enjoyed using it, but it's tiny. And I can tell it's like already down to here. And I just used it that one day when we were trying it. So yeah, that does make a difference. Okay, I'm just kind of lifting this underneath a little bit.
I need at least a 10 gram.
Yeah, because I'm already going to have to order more polygel. Because I don't even think I'd be able to have enough to build my own nails. So, and I kind of dread it because it was also an overseas order.
Yeah, they only fill it halfway, and the rest is
Yeah, exactly.
I refuse to buy those small bottles.
Yeah, I totally agree.
A lot of companies do that.
I really didn't even realize how small it was until I got it, you know, and I was like, oh. Well, this will be enough just to sample. Okay, I'm just lifting up the underhang and then coming in and making this parallel. I'll end up shaping it after we get them, after we get it kind of all squared away here and get it shaped real good on top. Let's lift it up. This one doesn't need too much lifting, just a little bit. Okay. All right, Andy. Let's get you e-filed up. And I don't need to e-file a whole lot either. It'll just kind of be doing a touch-up. So I'm just going to go in with my arbor band.
Sugar said that brand is also on Amazon.
Oh, is it really? I didn't know that. I'm so glad you said that. Ooh, I wonder if it's on AliExpress. I'll have to look into that. Because I did like it. As far as a polygel goes. I've got something sticky on my desk. Let me get it out the way before I start filing her here.
It's on Shein, Amazon, and Ali.
Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Good to know. That's where I'm going to order it from. From AliExpress. Okay, so I just need to kind of touch this up. It's really kind of quite perfect. On this one, I'm just going to thin out my tip a tiny bit. And maybe just make sure it's nice and twin looking on the saddlebag. Otherwise, that looks pretty dang good.
I was going to say, the pink looks perfect.
Yeah, it really does. Okay. This one also looks pretty dang good. I can thin it out a little bit more. Right here in the saddlebag area and right up on the tip. And I can come down a little bit more there. Okay. This one I can bring down, I can tell this one's got a good apex up here. Let's make sure this is kind of on the thinner side.
Sandra said, it's been so long since the last time I used polygel. I feel like it takes me forever to build nails with polygel. I get annoyed halfway through and want to quit.
It is very different to work with, isn't it? That's why you kind of gotta, I hate to say it, but you do kind of have to, if you're gonna play with all of them, it's good to keep playing with them, you know? Because you do kind of lose the feel for how to do it. Because I do the same thing with acrylics. I have to make sure and stay on it. Don't go too long without touching it. Okay, that looks good. This one. Let's get our saddlebag area.
Sugar said, I don't mind polygel. I once did a 35 color rainbow marble polygel nail.
Oh my gosh. I like playing with the polygel. I enjoy it. Now I have tried some polygels that I didn't care for too much. They were just a little bit too sticky for my liking. And I didn't feel like they had the best adhesion. But once I started using Kirsty Meakin's, I kind of fell in love with it because hers was really, really nice.
May have convinced Sandra to try some polygel.
Yeah. And I enjoyed that yolk the other day when I played with it. It didn't seem like a cheap polygel, you know? It seemed nice. Okay, that looks good. All right, let's get you shaped up with the file. And I'm going to kind of do like I did on the other hand. So I'm going to make them a little bit more
Tammy P said,
pointed.
Yes, Kirsty's brand is nice.
Yeah, it really is.
Sugar's never tried Kirsty making anything, but I've heard her polygel is great.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. She's got really nice products. I kind of hate that, we can't get them right now. Okay, let's get this a little bit more pointed. I'm kind of missing my my little thing that I usually hang your hand off of, Jandy.
Koshka says I haven't used polygel in a really long time.
Hey, Koshka. Yeah, polygel's so much fun to play with. Especially, I haven't ever, actually, I take it back. Once I did them in a dual form, and I had fun doing it, but I ended up giving the kit that I had to my niece. So, but I might get back from her because I don't think she plays with it. Might have to tell her. Bring it with her next time. Okay, let's get this narrow looking. Koshka, have you ever used Dorota's gels? Her fiber gel?
Model or Model 1's polygel is so runny.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. That was one of them that I tried. The other one was, I think that Savadland or something like that. It was a little kit. I got it for my niece to play with.
She said, I want to try VBP acrylic.
Oh, yeah.
And a polygel.
I love their acrylic.
Kirsty making.
Their acrylic is super nice. I haven't tried their polygel or their hard gel yet. I've always wanted to try Glitter Bells because I like Glitter Bells acrylic too. And I like their builder in a bottle. I think they've got really pretty colors. Okay, I'm just kind of hitting this again. Okay, I like that shape. All right, let's get you dusted down here. And if we get into the nail art part.
Koshka doesn't, I don't remember what kit I had. I really didn't like the forms.
Ah, okay. I'm trying to get better at using my dual forms just so that I'm good at doing it. But I really enjoy to build it myself. I like building it myself, but I want to be able to do both in case, like right now, everybody likes theirs built, but in case I have a client that wants the, yeah, those look good. Yeah, they feel good and look, they're nice and thin. This one's a little bit thicker at the tip. I can probably come in a tad bit.
She thinks it was Model 1's.
Okay, Model 1. Yeah. Okay, let's get this cleaned up again. The rest of them, they look really nice and thin. That one I did build thicker because she does a lot. She seems to do a lot with that middle nail for some reason. Okay.
Hi from Russia.
Hello from Russia. How are you? Okay, we're going to go in with our perfect black. And I'm going to try to get as close as I can without having to use my little bitty brush. So let's get some of this on the nail. I may have to use the little brush. We're going to see. Hopefully I don't. Let me pull her skin back. Uh-oh, I got it on her skin anyway. Wipe that off. Okay. All right. I don't want to stick my big head in y'all's way. So I'm going to try to go kind of dodge the phone here. Okay. Let's try to go to this one. it as close as we can. Pull the side back. And Jandy's side walls are very, very deep. So it's possible that I'm going to get it on her skin. But if I do, I'll just have to wipe it off. And the dog's wanting to cry. You better not, Belboo.
Mari or Mary, one of them said hi.
Hello. Okay, let's pull the skin back. Bella, don't do that.
No more.
Jandy gonna get
Too
on to
much.
you. Jandy's got the scary voice.
Oh
my goodness.
I cannot reach you right now.
You know what you feel like? I feel like sometimes when she'll be like under the table, under the desk here, and she'll be more like on Jandy's side, and you almost want to like pinch her under the table.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Be like, stop that. Okay, nuke that for like 10 seconds. Let's hope 10 seconds is going to do it without wrinkling on us.
Anna said hi.
Hey, Anna.
Or Anna. Either one, I guess.
Okay, let me see you. Okay, let's get this one. Who in here has seen the oil slick nails on Instagram this week? I know they went viral. The job. She called them the oil slick nails, so that's how I'm referring to them. I thought that was a really good way, though, of describing them. She did such a good job, though, on them.
What was her name?
I'm about to show it here in a minute.
Oh.
So I'll show you if you haven't seen it. Make sure, give her credit. Ours are going to be a little bit different because I don't have the exact same stuff that she used. I think like she got her stamp set from Clear Jelly Stamper, where mine just came from Amazon. But I felt like the set I got was very similar to hers. So the little stamper I got. Okay, I'm going to need to go this way. Back there. Okay, and pull it back down. Okay, let's try to do this one. There's so many talented nail artists, though, out there. And the things they do and come up with, it's just always amazes me. Just really, really good. There's one, and I know I'm not going to be able to remember her name exactly, so I shouldn't even say it. I'll tell you next time that I remember her name exactly.
Hamtaro said hi.
Hey, Hannah.
No.
Oh.
H-A-M. Hamtaro.
Oh, Hamtaro. Okay, I thought you said Hannah. Okay, move for a minute.
Sandra said, I've really been wanting to try stamping. I feel like you can do such good designs without all the stress.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree 100%. I'm not very good at stamping. I've only done it a handful of times, and every time I did it, I didn't do it very well. So
I see you.
So today, that's another challenge for us today.
Tammy S. said everyone in the storm's path stay safe and warm.
Yes, thank you.
LG, are you flash curing?
Yes, she is basically flash curing. She's going in the big lamp, but yeah, she's only going in for like 10 seconds.
She said, I do a quick flash cure with black. It can be so tricky to work with.
Oh yeah, I agree.
You quit.
That's why I was like, I've never really had a problem with Madame Glam's Perfect Black, like getting wrinkly or anything like that. But you just never know, with black. Okay, Jandy, stay still for me. Okay, Jandy's moving a little bit because she's trying to control the dog. So I messed up on her back line here. But we're going to fix it. Jandy's trying to reason with the King Charles Spaniel. What do they call it? Cavalier. King Charles. Oh my goodness.
Koshka said the young nail stamping set is so good.
Yeah, my friend has that one. She brings it over occasionally so we can play. Okay, let's get this cleaned up better around here.
Well, I can't
Okay,
help
I'm going to
anymore
get,
now.
I know, Jandy, before you go in, let me get this cleaned up a little bit better. She moved a little bit. Even if it's a little shy, I'd rather it be shy of that back than... Okay, I'm going to get my little brush, unfortunately. I was hoping to not have to use it, but we're going to use it. Okay, I just want to come down here nice and straight, and then...
Sandra says she's itching to get a kit, either young nails or clear jelly stamper. Gemini has some maniology
Yes.
too. Is that any good?
You know, I've only had one maniology. I didn't love the one I had, but I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's because they create some really pretty stuff with it. But I think if I am gonna spend that kind of money on a stamping kit, I think I would go with Young Nails or Clear Jelly Stamper. I just, after watching so many people, I think those are the ones I would go with.
Tammy S says maniology is good.
Are they? Okay, good to know.
Tammy P said maniology plates are good, but I use Young Nails polish.
Ah, gotcha.
Koshka I probably have 100 maniology plates.
Oh my gosh.
They're okay, but not as good as Young Nails.
Okay, good to know. I wonder if Young Nails is going to come out with any more. Has anybody heard anything about? Hopefully they do, because I missed out on that first go round. Okay, Dandy, if you for me, I think I'll do one more slight layer of that black, and then we'll mat it. I just want to make sure I got everywhere, and that it's nice and solid. Yeah, for the stamping stuff, I usually watch. Oh, guys, help me with her name. Talia. I'm going to say Talia. I don't know. I cannot remember the full show, the full name of the show, but Talia, I think it's Talia. Anyway, I watched Talia's, and I know she's got a ton of the clear jelly stamper. So that's why I thought, well, that will be a good one, you know, because I see that she's got a whole bunch of those. So, and I like the patterns that she has in those too. They're real pretty.
Koshka, I have some clear jelly that I love. Their stamper is the best.
Okay, good to know.
S, I love the clear jelly stamper plates.
Okay. Yeah, that's really good to know. Okay. All right, let me see, Jandy, if we want to get... That one actually looks really good. I think I want to go hit this one just a little bit more. Just with a thin layer. Okay. And a hair more.
Sandra, I'm pretty sure I heard
Okay,
Tracy say Young Nails is coming out with new stamping plates.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to get them. Yeah, I shouldn't have missed out on that first go round. I wish I wouldn't have done that. But, you know, like when that stuff kind of comes up, I only had so much money and I had to kind of choose. And so that year I picked the gel box and the, let's see, I did the gel box and the acrylic box. I think that's all I did. I believe. And then, of course, you've got some little stuff that you have to order. So I ordered that stuff. But yeah, I was like, well, I don't really stamp enough to justify spending the money right now. But now I wish I would have. Okay, we're going to get our Goya ready. This is our matte top coat, and it says on Amazon that it is chrome proof. So I'm going to plan on it being chrome proof. And then, Jandy, will you pull up on your phone that picture that we're going to be doing of the oil slick nails? And then I'll take your hand. Here you go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and matte top coat this. I'm going to kind of give it a healthy amount of matte top coat. Just because I want to make sure, like absolute sure, we don't have any problem. Because I don't really want to deal with that chrome being everywhere and ruining our nail art. I even kind of considered buffing this out a little bit on top before we do our chrome. But I think we're going to try it as is and see how well she works on one of the nails first. Okay, let's make sure it dumps off a good amount on here. Get that tip nice and wrapped. Let's pull this down. All right, thumb. Okay, there's way too much on my brush. Okay, and the nuker. Okay, let me show you guys the picture on Jandy's phone. So they look like this. Aren't those so pretty? All right, so it looks like we need a purple, kind of a purple pink, an orange, a yellow, and a blue. Kind of the blue is kind of a oceany blue. You know what? She didn't use black. She used blue in the background. It's okay. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to go with black. So ours may be a little bit different, but she used a really, really dark blue. Can you guys tell? Those are so pretty. Okay, let's get our colors ready. So let's see what we've got. So I have got, okay, here's a hot pink. So let's grab this hot pink. And they gave us some of these in here, which is really nice. Okay. Let's see. The blue we need is a lot lighter than this really bright blue. So I'm just going to get my pink, my hot pink. This may be the blue that we need. Let's see what else, what other colors we've got. We need an orange, so we might use that orange. Let's see. Probably that orange. This looks like the blue, the kind of blue we need. Ooh, or this blue. Let's get this blue. A teal blue. But I think it'll be really pretty. Okay, let's see. Let's put this back in here because we don't need the dark. And then I need an orange. I'll probably use this orange, but let me see. I've got 2 more bags to look at. Let's see. I don't quite have the yellow that she used, but we'll use one of these golds in place of that. So let's do, okay, let me grab an orange out, and I think I'll do, it's not quite orange, but I think, let's use this orange. Okay, let's see, not that one. Of course, it's at the very back here. Okay, let's see, we want to use that one. Let's put this up and this one up. So far we've got those colors. No, not that one, this one. Oh, those are pretty though. Which blue should we use? This is number 21 and this is number 10. What do you think, Jandy? Is there one out of those that you like? You like 21? Okay. All right, Jandy says 21, so we'll go with 21. And now I need a yellow. I think I'll use, let me take a look and see. Okay, we're going to use this yellow. It's yellow number 3. It's kind of it's really a gold instead of a yellow. What is this one? Let's see. That one's kind of more of a green, but you know what? I think that might give us the yellow that we want. Kind of that yellowish green. Let's get that. I think that'd be pretty. And of course, it's at the very back as well. All right, there we go. Let's put these up. Let's see. That one goes up. That one goes up. That one goes up, and that one goes up. Okay, I think we've chose some good ones. All right. So now let me get my little stamping plate out. And how about we do, for the first one on our oil slick, how about we do maybe we'll do one of these, like the smoke looking one, because it kind of looks like oil running. So I'm going to take my soap gel top coat. Okay. And I'm going to put this on one of these. How about we do, let's see, we'll just do the middle one. Just go all the way down and let me get my little kit that came with my chromes. Or no, actually this came with the stamper. Number 10. Did we get number 10?
No.
No, we went 21. Shoot.
Oh,
Yep.
picked it.
It'll be 21. Jandy picked. She said she's taking responsibility for it not being good. Okay. I'm just going to kind of put it down. And then I know we're supposed to roll it, but I'm just going to kind of do a quick roll. It kind of went more on one side than the other, but I think that's okay. Let me see if there's any more. There's not any more on there, but I think it's thin enough though that I can.
Let's leave it how it is.
Yeah, I'm going to do, I'm going to do your next nail. Oh. Since this is just the top coat, I think I can get away with doing a couple at a time. Okay, so it's on there. And then, okay, good. That one's a little bit more. Let's see how this one does. Okay, we might stamp this. We might do this one again because this one's not very much. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll do this one. It's a little different working with the top coat than it is working with the polish, but I still think it's going to come out real pretty. Okay, and this doesn't need to be perfect because it's an oil spill. So if I just have some on here, I'm just going to kind of dab. Okay, nuke. We're going to give this a try. She's going to nuke it for a second. Let me wipe my top. I have a feeling we're probably going to have to, I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. I'm just going to have hope. but it's going to work out right the first time around. Okay. All right, come on out, Jandy. Come on out, Jandy. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and get my chromes open. So just be real careful, Jandy, that we don't hit it. Make everything go flying. They are kind of packed to the rim here. I want to get all of them open because I think it'll be a little bit easier to do with them all kind of ready. Okay, so let's start with this one. I'm going to dip into my yellow, and I want to put a little bit there and a little bit here. Then let's go into the orange. Huh?
Got my finger in one of them.
It's okay. I think you're all right, Jandy. Oh, she dipped her whole finger in there. It's okay, Jandy. I'll let you wipe it off in a second.
So you can wipe the brush on there.
Okay, I'm going to turn this over. You know what? Mine's not very bright. Okay, I probably need more. I'm thinking I need more. So let me put more. Okay, let me go into the orange. And then back into this hot pink. Okay, and then I'm going to rub it with my finger. Oh, it's not very bright. I'm a little surprised it's not bright. Okay, well, I knew that this could be a problem. I knew that it could, possibly be an issue. So it's okay. We're just going to keep working here. I'm going to put some more hot pink. I'm going to do another. Stay right there, Jandy, if you could. Here, I'll get you something to wipe it on, Jandy. You're still going to try to wipe it. Okay, hang on here. I'm going to do a little bit more of a pattern on this pinky. Okay, let me wipe this. Okay, let me get my dauber. Okay, so it's on here. I'm going to go on. Okay, nuke that again for just a second, Jandy. I'm going to try to get it right on that one nail before we... I felt like I need a little bit more of a pattern so I can get this blue on here too. Hopefully this is going to work.
I don't think she wants you bothering her.
Now the chromes that she used on hers were from Daily Charm. So it could be that these just aren't as pigmented as Daily Charms. Okay, let me see you. Okay, let's do blue. And let's do more pink. Okay, I'm going to rub it with my finger. I'm going to hope that when we top coat, kind of makes a big difference. Let me get it dusted off. I'm not real sure at how well that matte top coat is doing. I kind of feel like she's just not very bright. It's so bizarre. Okay, we're going to go on to this one. Let's see what we can do. Okay, let's do blue. Gotta rub that in. It could be the pattern that we chose too.
You could try mixing some black into the top coat. That always makes chromes pop more, in my opinion.
Even though we got the black background, you think? You think that would make a difference?
Make it shiny, I guess, on those spots.
Well, it'll be shiny once we put the top coat on. I feel like, you know what I feel like? I feel like the chrome is not sticking on there very well. So this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off. She hasn't cured anything yet. So let me do this. Since we already know that that matte background is not doing like what I hoped, I'm going to go ahead, let me slide these out the way. I'm going to go ahead and go around with my file.
Give me that white thing.
Oh, yep, let me get you.
Tammy is, yeah, you could have, you have the black background. It should still shine more.
I know it. I agree. Okay, let's go ahead. Let me do this. I want to rough this up to make sure that my chrome doesn't stick to the black.
Maybe rub a clean sponge over it.
Okay, I'll do that too. Yeah, I don't want my chrome sticking on here. So let's take care of that. And I'll just kind of leave it like that. Let's do this one real quick. And I'm just roughing up the surface so that my chrome doesn't stick, of course. But I agree with you. I kind of feel like, I wonder if I use, instead of a top coat, if I use my transfer, my foil transfer, would that help with the chrome, like more chrome sticking on there?
You use this stuff that you used for that?
No, because remember the other day we tried to get the chrome on it and it wouldn't really go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it's shiny.
I know it was shiny. You would have thought it would have gone. It would have worked. But it didn't really. Poor little Nico with his sore throat. I got a kitty with a sore throat. So sad. Poor little bub. He's got to go in for a throat surgery soon. If it ain't one thing, it's another, isn't it, Jandy?
Sure seems like it.
Okay, let's get this roughed up a bit so our chrome doesn't stick. Has anybody ever tried to use the transfer gel with the chrome? And did it work? Okay, let's get this.
Maybe chrome it as soon as it comes out of the lamp.
Yeah, we'll try. We're gonna try that. Okay. Okay, let me see what's going on here with this. Oh, I'm removing the black. Hold on. I thought it was like the top coat was acting weird. Okay. All right, Jandy, let me get you wiped down. I got to put more black on you now. I'm going to watch to the, I'm going to pull her video up to the girl that did this look and just make sure that she was using top coat and that I wasn't wrong about what she's using. Be a possibility. Okay.
Sandra said, no, I've always just mixed black into my top coat, and that's what worked best for me.
Okay.
But chrome is my nemesis, so I don't know.
I know. I feel the same way. It's mine too. Okay, nuke. All right, Jandy, let me see your phone again if I could. Let's check it out. We're going to watch real quick her little video on this. Let's see. Let me get the photos pulled up here. Not as familiar with Jandy's phone. Let's see. What are you looking for? Those photos I sent you? Oh, not in there. Okay, here. You find it for me. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see. Her name is Nail. Okay, it's under Nail Job. So let me pull up Nail Job on here. Nail Job. Okay, here they are. So let's see. I'm reading this real quick. Yeah, she used Daily Charm Anti-Chrome Matte, which evidently works better than the one I got. She used there's Maniologies, AliExpress Chrome Powders, and Orally Clear Builder. Look again at her. See if we can tell what she stands it with. Okay, so she used the blue, the dark blue. We use black. Okay, she's got that. I kind of can't tell. Let me see if I'm going to watch it one more time. Does she do that with black? Anti-chrome, okay. Yeah, she used black gel, it looks like. Okay. We're going to do what you said about mixing the clear with the black. I think that's the next best thing that we can do. Okay, come here, Jandy. Okay, I'm going to put matte top coat again on top of her right here. Okay, Jandy, if you'll go under the nuker. All right, so let me get me a little mixed concoction here. Okay, here we go. Let's do black. With a little bit of the clear.
Tammy S., she used a black stamping polish.
Oh, you used a black stamping polish. She used a black stamping polish. Just a regular black stamping polish? Will chrome go on top of that? Oh, I'd love to hear. I'm going to grab the black stamping polish. See how this goes. Let me grab it real quick. I'm going to take you guys with me for a second. Hold on. Jandy, keep them company for me while I grab my black.
Okay.
Are you going to talk to him, Jandy?
I'm showing them my nails from yesterday.
I don't know if you guys can hear me. Okay, let me see what I got. Here we go. Got it.
Really? That was from Tuesday. Can't see very well because my hand's
Okay.
a long way.
So for stamping polish, I normally just use my cheap polishes. So let's give it a whirl. Okay, Jandy, let me see you real quick. I want to go ahead and rough this one up a bit. Again, just make sure we don't have any chrome that sticks to it. And I don't want to take the black off, so I'm just going to real lightly. Okay, I feel like that'll be good. Let me go ahead and clean her off. I'm so glad you guys are here with us, because otherwise I would not have thought that that was a black, just stamping polish. Ooh, I've taken a little bit of the black off of you, Jandy. On another nail, I see. Okay, we're still going to try it like this. Well, let me hit this. Let me hit these parts that I removed. I hate that I did that. There's just a couple. Oh, bless you, Jandy. I got some black on you. Okay. We try. Okay. Make it right here. Okay, and the nuker. We'll figure this out here in a second. Get it figured out in a second here. Okay, we wipe this off. But her stamping plate was very similar. I think I am going to go, though, with a different design that gives me a little bit more. Well, let's see. Maybe I'll do more like this one. Or we'll do this one. I think that'll be the best. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hit these little bitty spots with our matte top coat. Chrome designs are they can be a bear.
Sandra said use the one all the way to the right.
All the way to the right? This one? Wait, right. This one. Or you think this one? You think this one? Okay. I'm trying to think which one is going to give us more stuff. I think you might be right. Or yeah, we'll do this one. Okay. Oh, did you go in the number, Jandy? I feel like you didn't. You did. I don't think it was for very long.
The other plate.
Oh, of the other plate. This one. That one? Or this one? Which one's going to give us more of a pattern? Is it, okay, we'll use this one.
Yes, it has more solid
Okay,
spots.
that's what I was wondering. I was like, is the solid mean that it's going to come in the background or the other? Okay, Jandy, let me see you. Okay, let me rough this up. Just hit it a little bit so it doesn't stick on there. I'm wondering if I did a shiny top instead of a matte, because that's awful shiny. I think that's what I did. It's okay, guys. Stick with me. It might be. I'm a little airheaded today. I was telling Jandy I decided to cut my own hair. And so I'm in the bathroom and I'm cutting my own hair. I had two scissors out. I had the regular scissors, and then I also had my thinning shears. And I thought that I had the thinning shears in my hand, and I went to thin out my hair, and I just cut a huge chunk out of the back of my hair. So I ended up going a lot shorter with my hair than what I anticipated. But, you know, that's what happens with me. And it is what it is. And I just kind of have to say, well, sometimes there's a different plan meant to be. Oh, Lord.
Tammy S says you'll get it.
Right. We're going to try here. Okay, I'm going to get my black.
Sandra said we're here for moral support.
Good, good.
Tammy P says here comes our snow.
Okay, here we go. Your snow's coming. Okay. Yeah, it just doesn't look like a very dark black, but it's a licorice black. Okay. Let's move that out the way. Ugh. That does not look good. Hold on. Hang on, Jandy. Sit tight. That doesn't look like it's going to work. I think I don't like that particular black polish. I think that's going to take me so many layers to get on there. Let me grab another one. It's got more color to it. More pigment in it. Did I get it all off? Not quite. Okay, hang on, guys. Let's try this again. Get my little stamper cleaned off. Okay, let me go grab another one. I know we need a black. If I can't find a black, I might get a blue. A really dark blue. Okay, I found it. Okay, I've got my Maniology. My Maniology black. So, this should hopefully work. All right, I'm just going to give it a little mix.
Sandra says it's 72 degrees here in South
Oh,
Florida.
wow. Okay, let me give it a stir. Okay, I'm going to give it a brush on. Okay. Wipe it off. Roll it on. Roll it on. Okay, let her sit with that. While that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and do the next one, okay? So let me go black. Wipe it off. Roll it. Roll it. Okay. I'm just going to kind of keep going on the nails since that's got to dry anyway. Okay. Wipe it off. Roll it on. Roll it on. I'll get her cleaned up here in a minute. Okay. We've got 2 more to do, so let me just continue on here. Put my black on here. Wipe it off. Roll it on. Roll it on. And I've got a little bit more left on here, so I'm just going to roll it on.
Tammy S said try just one for now.
Oh, well, I got them all. Here, we'll let those dry. We're going to see how it's going to turn out for us. Let me wipe this off before I end up with a huge mess on my hands, because I will. Okay. Get things cleaned up while she's drying. I've never tried chrome though on top of, you know, this kind of thing. So this should be interesting. Shoot, if that works, I may just start using this kind of top coat instead to do my chrome. If that works. Okay, let me get a little bit more so I can clean this desk off. Okay, I got that cleaned up. My goodness, I feel like I have made the biggest mess on my desk. This might be the messiest thing I've ever done. Okay, get this off before it gets. I don't think it would stain it, but who knows? Okay, let's do a little bit more cleaning here. Okay, I'm just using acetone to clean it, so hopefully that's good enough. I'm gonna clean off my little stamper. Okay, so that way it'll be ready for next time. Let's check you out, Jandy. Let's see how it's doing. Okay, we're gonna give one a try. I'm not even gonna clean her up yet. We're gonna just give it a try here. Okay, cross your fingers, guys. Cross your fingers and your toes and everything else. Okay, let's try the yellow and the yellow. Pink. Blue.
Tammy said I was trying to clean that smudge off
No,
my phone.
that's not working.
Good job from Greece.
It's not working. Okay, I'm kind of at a loss. Let's try, this is so bizarre. Okay, let me get you cleaned up. Because now you've got regular polish all over you, Jandy. Okay, we're going to be thinking what we can do here. I mean, could it be that my chromes just aren't good chromes? I mean, it got the chromes that we're using got really good ratings on Amazon. Okay, let's get it to a little bit more. I say we'll try gel again next. Like the black gel, like she was saying. Now I've got you so dirty. You know, it's kind of strange too that that's like the only thing that I didn't see her mention was what that was that she used. You wouldn't think. I mean, it would be just like an isolated chrome, I would certainly think. Okay. Let's clean you up. Hang on, Jandy.
Sandra said, no, I think black gel top coat mix.
Yeah.
Try it on one nail and
We're
see if
going
it
to try
works.
it. Yeah, that's a good
Also,
idea.
the other pattern.
This one right? To the far right? Or help me pick which pattern.
This one that I'm pointing at.
Maybe it's delayed a little bit.
Tammy S. said she agrees with Sandra.
Okay. All right, we'll do that. All right, let's do our mixture.
Maybe try the black polish with Madam Glam top coat.
Okay, let's try that. All right, here we go. Black polish is on there. And let me get my Madam Glam top coat. Let's see. Here we go. No wipe top coat. Okay. Okay, that should be like 50-50 kind of.
2 over and 1 down. So
2
1,
over.
2.
Yep. And 1 down. Okay, we'll do
This
that
one?
one. I think that's the one she means. Yeah. Okay, let's mix these. Okay, I've got it mixed.
Yes, she said this one.
Alrighty, we'll do that one. Okay. So let's do, so I've got it mixed. Let me get my stamper back out.
Yes.
Get it kind of dried off here.
That's the one they're saying.
Okay, I just kind of, okay, let's see here. Where is, I need a brush. Let me use this brush. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's roll the dice on this one. Oh wait, I gotta run this across and then roll this over. Okay, let me see you. Let's try this nail. Okay, I'm going to get you cleaned up just a little bit because that's gel and you're going to be going in the nuker. Okay, now she goes in the nuker, right? For like half the time or the full time? We'll do the full time. Do 30 seconds. Let's see how that does.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to get that out the way. Okay, she's got about 15 seconds left. Gotta move this. Get our little colors ready. Okay. All right, here we go.
Yes, half.
Okay. All right, so let's do blue. Let's do yellow. And let's do pink.
Cold turkey said hi.
Hey, cold turkey. And then an orange. Okay, let's give it a rub. I think that might work if I can get it off of that mat. Let me see. Okay, I think it might work if I can get this off that mat. Because right now it's on. Right now it's on that mat too. It kind of didn't give us our design.
Cure it again, then try to clean more.
Okay, cure. Let me get a little brush so I can maybe just kind of brush it a little bit better. Okay, let me see you. Okay, here we go. No, it's still not really giving us our design. It's kind of spotty. Okay, we're going to keep playing with it.
Try not to cover the whole nail with the design so it won't be full coverage.
Yeah, I kind of didn't. I know, I was kind of surprised at why it did that, but let me try to clean it up just a little bit before we put a top coat on it. A little bit here. Okay, let me see, Jandy. Because right now it's definitely on that black. And I, you guys saw me. I even buffed that black out. Okay, let's try this again. I'm not going to have you do anything other than just sit here, Jandy. Okay, so I just used alcohol on it, okay? I've got it really shiny. There we go. Let's try, I still see the pattern on there. So let me try again to do less. Okay. And we'll just use these colors. Okay, let me. No, it's still not really working. I'm just like perplexed. I really, really am perplexed. We may have to pick this up tomorrow, guys, and try to figure this out. I don't know why it is. Let me try this. Let me get you cleaned off again, Jandy. I particularly hate that that we did all that buffing and everything, and we're still having a problem with that mat. Let me see.
Tammy S is stumped.
I know it. Me too. Okay, let me buff this out again. I'm going to try one more thing. If it doesn't work, then this will just be a fail, and we'll have to come back tomorrow. I'll have to see if I can't reach out to her, that artist, and see.
Sandra said at this point, you're better drawing the design with a striper
I know,
brush.
right. I totally agree with you. Okay, let me get this. Okay. And of course, I took some of that black off. I'm going to have to put it back. Okay, hang on. Okay. Gonna try this again. And her nails looked so good when we first started. That would be my one critique, though, about this particular design would be. I wish she would have included what she used to do that. Okay, Jandy, I'm going to go a little bit closer on that nail. Hold on. I see.
What is the grit of your buffer?
It is 180. Okay, nuke. It could just be the chromes, honestly. I wouldn't doubt it. Like, I mean, I've never used these chromes before. You know, could it just be the quality? It could be.
Tammy, yeah, maybe use a buffer instead of the file. Less grooves for chrome to stick to.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'll do that. Let me put the matte top coat on just to make sure we've got the matte top. Let's see, where's my matte top? Here we go. Matte top. Poor dogs are like, we are past time.
180
Okay,
is for the free edge, and gently prep the nail plate. Do you have a 220?
Yeah, I do.
Or try the matte again and then the black mixture for stamping.
Or should I just do, let's try, I'm going to try something else, see if it works. I've got my buffer. Let's get this. I'm going to try, I think, let me see, Jandy. Okay, I'm going to just use a light buffer. Okay, that is scuffed up, okay? So, I shouldn't have any problem with chrome sticking on that. Let me go in with my...
Use your matte top and then a light buff with a 220.
Yep, that's what I just did.
Really good, but light to no pressure.
Uh-huh. I think that's pretty much what we did. So that's good. Okay, we should be good there. Let me go in with my Madam Glam top. And I'm going to kind of create our own oil spill design. Okay. Let's kind of bring it down.
Do you use a non-wipe top coat?
Yep. Okay, feel nuke that, Jandy. And nuke it just for like 15 seconds.
For stamping. A non-wipe top coat for stamping.
A non-wipe top coat for stamping. I've never had that before for the stamping stuff. Plus, she didn't mention it in her video either. We're going to try this and see if this works. Okay, come on out, Jandy.
How old are your chromes?
I just got them. I just ordered them.
Koshka said you could try curing for 20 seconds.
Okay, let's see. I just did 15, so let me see how this does. Okay, let's do yellow. Might just be that stamping plate. So far, it seems kind of like it's doing a little bit better for me. Let's do pink again. Up here. And let's do orange. And here. Okay, let me try to wipe. That worked better. Yeah, that worked a lot better. I do see the tiniest bit where it still got stuck on here. So I'm just going to take a little bitty. Well, this is working. So it must be, I'm going to blame it on the stamping plate because Because it's working fine now.
Tammy S. said, yay.
I know, right?
Evan, he said, okay, there you go.
Okay, well, we just kind of created our own way, didn't we? Okay. Well, let's go to town then. All right, so let me get my Madam Glam. I'll just kind of dab it on like an oil spill.
Sandra said, we have a winner.
Right. And then she's going to go in the nuker for, you did 15 seconds, right, Jandy? I think. Okay. I'm just kind of doing it kind of as if it were like a little spill. Okay, let's do your thumb. She was probably like thinking, oh my God, I'm going to be here all night. Okay, Jandy, in the nuker, 15 seconds. Let's hope this comes out pretty. Got 10 seconds, right? 5. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's go in with blue here and blue up here.
Okay, Sugar was on a call.
Oh,
what happened?
We have had the hardest time getting the chrome to stick on here, but I think we've kind of figured it out. We ended up creating our own oil spill and then just kind of going in with the chrome on top of Madam Glam's shiny top coat. And this seems to be doing the trick. It wasn't earlier, though. We were really struggling. But yeah, that seems to be doing the trick. Let's put a little bit more orange on this one. I'm going to try to kind of mix up the colors. And let's do yellow down here and yellow up here. And then hot pink. And blue at the tip. I'm so glad this is working, guys, because I was really stressing about that. I was like, oh my gosh. I was so excited for the oil spill look, and then it was not working too well. Okay, let's do mostly blue. And let's do yellow and pink. Yellow and pink. Okay, done. Oh, I'm so glad that worked. And we figured it out. So it must have been the stamping plate. Maybe it wasn't putting enough polish on there. You know?
Is asking, is it sticking to that mat?
It was earlier. Now it's not, which is really strange because I don't know what we did to change that up, but it's doing fine now. Thank God. And let's do a little bit more orange right here. Okay. I am kind of beating it a little hard, but after what all we've been through, I feel like it's okay to give it a good beat down. Okay, I'm going to go in now with the top coat, and I'm going to use Madam Glam's top coat. Jandy, if you'll just stick that in the nuker for just like 10 seconds.
Sometimes when using a mat like that, if you wipe with alcohol, it helps make it non-sticky.
Yeah, you know, I did that too. And I don't know, but we were just having a hard time. Huh.
15 again? Or?
Yeah. I have made a mess like a child. Okay. Here we go. Top coat. I hope I can clean you up, Jandy, after all this. I think I may still go around a little bit with that little bitty liner and that black, just to make sure I've got.
So the stamping polish itself wouldn't let it stick on?
No, the stamping polish wouldn't. And what else did we try? We tried to mix black with clear. That didn't work either.
Tammy P, I've used base coat, then wiped with acetone, then done a design with top coat, and my chrome didn't stick to background.
Huh.
Sugar said the black will come out when you get in the shower if it's still on the skin.
Okay. You know what's so weird? This is my thought on the whole chrome thing. I don't know what the trick is, but I just feel like it should be a whole lot easier than what it is. And I don't know if it, would pay off to just invest in like a certain type of chrome or a certain, like she used Daily Charms no stick anti-chrome top coat, matte top coat. Does that one definitely work? I want one that definitely works because I'm tired of I feel like I keep getting product and then it doesn't do it 100% of the time. And it's frustrating to me. I feel like it should work better than that.
With the scrub prep, you can clean the normal nail polish easily from the skin.
Okay.
Sure, so you need an actual chrome top coat. They have a great one from Born Pretty, and it works really good.
Okay. Yeah, I do. And it's funny that, when I went on Amazon, this one said anti-chrome. Because I did think about, they had Valentino's was on there too. Be Beauty Pure. Okay, and the Nucra Jandy?
Oh.
Just do 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Well, at least they came out. Now I just have a lot of kind of cleaning to do around her nails a little bit. And I want to do the littlest bit of kind of going around by the cuticle area with that black again. Goodness, the dogs are like being obnoxious. Okay, Jandy, let me see you. Okay, I want to go around right here. And let's see, definitely on this one. Let me do it a little bit better.
Sugar would have used the black first before you top coated.
Yeah.
Though unless you're adding another top coat.
No, I don't think I am. I think we're just going to go with this. Because honestly, we've done without a top coat before after nail art, and it was fine. So I feel like this is just that back part, so I'm not so concerned. And Jandy's kind of my practice. She's my tester. But I want it to be pretty. I wish I hadn't dirtied up the fingers so bad as I did. Like your fingers are kind of a mess, Jandy. From having so much stuff on them.
Might wash off. Probably will.
Yes, they will. Like if you have to scrub it all, we're going to be in trouble. Because your nails are going to look like they've had it. But I'm glad we got it to work. It looks really pretty, guys. Okay. Go ahead and go in the Nucra for 30 seconds. And while you do that, I'm going to get a little bit of a napkin out with some acetone on it so I can try to clean you up a little bit better.
And I know it does look awesome.
It does, doesn't it? I'm really excited about that. I mean, it was a little bit bear. I'm not gonna lie, it was a bear getting here, and that was quite frustrating. And I would rather not be frustrated. Like whenever I sit down to do nail art, I just want it to come out. I want to be able to follow the directions or follow the instruction and come out with a similar design. I feel like this week kind of had to really work at it, but at least we now have a solution to get there. It's not the ideal one because we didn't get to use our pattern that I bought.
Sugar, I'm going to show you the picture of what I'm doing, which is using cat eye and chrome.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that looks cool. They still look like oil slick. Okay, I'm going to try to clean her up on her skin a little bit better with some acetone because I feel like she's just a little bit of a mess still. She's got kind of chrome all over her skin, and
it's a fairy chrome cat eye set.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, sometimes you kind of got to go at it a couple times around and a little bit different. And I wish it wasn't that way though. And I don't feel like it has to be that way, but it might be that you've got to buy, that exact product or something, to get it to work for you. Exactly. Which I knew was going to be a little bit of a test because I knew I did not buy the exact products that she had because I was trying to kind of go a little cheaper route. And I didn't want to go to the nail store, the nail supply store. I was like, well, I just want to be able to get it on Amazon. Okay. Let's just kind of get you just shaped up a little bit better. I'm going to try to there we go. Yeah, some of this was gel. So I'm just kind of trying to get her skin a little bit with the file. Okay. That might be gel. Since it didn't just wipe off with the acetone, I'm assuming.
Tammy P.
Hey, Tammy.
Sandra, I'm glad all that work wasn't for nothing. They look very pretty.
Right?
Sure said they look great.
I'm sure Jamie's thinking the same thing.
The Born top coat is really good and only a couple bucks.
I will definitely try that.
Yes, says they look great.
Okay. All right. Let's put on some much needed oil because yeah, they are really pretty. I like them a lot. I'm glad we got them to come out because I really wanted her to have that look. And it's all about trial and error, right? That's how we get stuff done. Yeah, it's really pretty.
So they are nice.
If you had really long nails, I think they would be gorgeous. Although the short is beautiful too. I think these came out just as pretty as hers, even though we didn't use the oil spill stamper. It's so pretty. Get your finger nicely hydrated because we really took it out of you. I put so much acetone and alcohol on you. Oh, Lord. Okay.
Bravo, very nice. I like it
Thank
from
you.
Greece. Toshka said they're really pretty.
It took us a while though, didn't it? Huh? We had to work hard for it, man. I'm so glad we figured it out. Okay, let me get her a little bit of lotion. Because I really did take it out of you. But look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Now she used blue as the background. I don't know which one I like better. Let me see that picture again, Jandy. Let's compare. Okay. I see the difference with the blue and the black. That might also make a difference with how the chrome shows up. But she did use Daily Charm chrome. And we used just like a little cheap Amazon purchase. So yeah, different looks, but very similar. I think I still like hers better. But we did pretty good. They do look really cool. They do. All right, guys. Oh my goodness, that was quite a thing. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. Let you get on with your evening. Everybody make sure if you see a dog or cat outside, give them the garage for the night or something. If you're in the areas that are going to get it pretty good. And stay safe. Don't go anywhere unless you have to. And I think we're pretty much all set. I think the only thing I may have to do is if my Chewy order doesn't come in, I may have to go and...
Already.
Oh, it did? Okay, good. All right, then, yeah, then we're set. All right. You'll have to let me know, guys. Do you prefer the blue better or the black? Probably everyone's going to say blue because hers is really showing up really, really well. Mine is just kind of showing up. That may be the chromes, though. We'll have to play around, keep playing at it. All right, guys, have a good night. And I will see you. Let's see. This is Thursday. I'll see you this weekend. We may come on and do a couple lives. That way, keep everybody busy and not thinking about not being able to get out. All right. Have a good night.